Greetings, students. It's time to actually read some this week. Some actual sociology, not just how to work a class and boring things like that. So yay. All right, so our very first piece that we're going to be reading this term is by a man called C. Wright Mills. He was a very famous American sociologist who lived and worked in the 1950s. The piece that we're reading for today is called The Promise of the Sociological Imagination. And I really like this piece to open the class because it really gives you kind of this personal stake in sociology. So the overwhelming premise that C. Wright Mills is trying to get across in this piece is explaining the idea that sociology is where biography meets history. So what does he mean by that? He's talking about where the individual, where my biography meets history. Big, social, out of sight of me. So he's trying to explain that really what sociology does is connect the individual to the society at large. It's how we explain the individual in the society at large, and it's how we explain the society at large to the individual. Okay, it's super interesting, and I really like the way that he frames this whole discussion as being a very personal thing, and as sociology being something that we can use to fix things. All right, sociology can absolutely teach us how to fix society, how to fix all those problems that we look around and say, this isn't good. How do we get rid of this terribleness? Sociology, it's great. So go ahead and read the piece we have from C. Wright Mills. I do not believe it is very long. It's broken down into 3 sections if you want to do it in chunks. Feel free. He's talking about, there's a portion in the second section, where he's talking about the recent panic and issues that they're currently having. He's talking about the comic book panics that they had in the 50s. You know, those discussions that we have about social media or video games ruining the youth of America? Yeah, that's not new. It happens every generation. And in the 50s, it was comic books that were going to ruin the youth of America. So that's what he's referring to if you're a little confused there. So once you're done with that, go ahead and hop into the discussion post where you'll get to tell all of us where your biography meets history, and we start to get to know each other a little better. All right, looking forward to what you guys have to say about it. See you then.